Hello, welcome to this new video. This time we're going to be talking about Windows Alternate Data Stream, which allows you or allows files and directories to contain multiple data streams within a single file. In other words, you can save files and you can save content to another file, and that other file or content is not going to be visible by regular file explorer type of applications like Windows Explorer. It's not going to be visible to the naked eye. So let's go right into it for it to make more sense. So let me come right here to the command line, and alternate data stream only works on NTFS. If you don't have NTFS, if you have FAT32, you're working on a different type of system, this is not going to be applicable to you. So in this sandbox directory that I have, you could see that I have an aws.txt file. If I see the content of that, you're gonna see that it's just links to different sites. There's a couple of things that I want to show you here. Number one, notice the size of the file, that is 308 bytes. So keep that in mind. We're not going to be using that right now. Let's say that I want to secure or I want to hide something that is valuable to me, but I don't want to create a file for it. Let's say that I have this phantom wallet and I have some decryption keys or the keys to reinstall the wallet and be able to access that. So I could have this file, but if you're browsing through my computer, you're gonna say, oh my god, a quantum wallet, let me open it up and see what's in there. And you're gonna try to steal all my Solanas from there, which is 0, by the way, on that wallet. But the concept is that if you wanna hide something, this is the way you're gonna do it. You wanna send that to this file, and this file, when people open this file, they're not going to be able to see that content or that data that you are sending to it. And let's do the first example. Let's say that in this case, I'm not sending a file to another file. I'm sending a message, right? Let's say that I want to send, this is a secret key, right? Is Tuesday, whatever that means. You want to send that to aws.txt. So we're going to do aws.txt, and then we have to send that to another data stream that is not going to be the data stream that aws.txt is using. We're going to create a new data stream within AWS, right? And that's what we're doing here. And we're going to name this Phantom, right? And then we're gonna hit enter. Now if I do dir one more time, you're gonna notice that my AWS file did not change in size, even though supposedly I added more data to it. But in reality, I didn't add the data to the aws.txt file. I added the data to a different data stream within aws.txt. So if I come here and I do notepad.aws.txt, you're gonna see that nowhere in here is the message that I typed or the message that I sent to that new data stream. But if I do dir -r, that's going to show that I have a file with the data stream that is Phantom right here. So if I want to see the content of this data stream that I created previously, what I need to do more less than aws.txt Phantom, or if I can type it, and you see that this is the secret that I added. Notice that I did not see the new data stream for AWS listed when I just did dir, which is the regular file explorer. But if I do dir, I'm gonna see the new data stream in the file that I used before. So I don't know if it sounds confusing to you or not, but it's not that confusing. I'm bringing this up because this is one of the ways attackers can use to hide payloads in files when you download them. Now, it doesn't mean that if I hide an executable file, that when I open the new data stream, that's going to open the executable, because that's not the case. But it could be hidden in such a way that maybe we can create another script to execute that script that is found in the data stream. Let's do another example if it sounds too confusing. Okay, this time we are going to copy calculator.exe or calc.exe to this directory, and we're going to hide that executable into a new data stream for AWS. So let me first copy. I'm going to do copy space C :/Windows / system32. I'm going to do calc.exe. And it says the system cannot find the file specified. Let's see, what did I do run here? Oh, it's system32. So let me come here. Okay, one file copied. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do type, and we're gonna do calc.exe, and we're gonna send it to a new data stream in aws.txt, and the new data stream within the aws.txt is going to be the calc, I'm going to spell it out, calculator.exe. So now that I have that, let's just make sure that we're clear on what we're doing here. We want to send this executable calc.exe, and just if you have any doubts, that is the executable right there, right? As you can see, we're sending this file, this executable, to a new data stream within the aws.txt, and that new data stream is going to be calculator.exe. So we have that in there. Let me get out of this. Let me do the -r. And as you could see, I have the file right in here, the calculator.exe, which is the new data stream, has the same size as the calculator file because it is the same file in a different data stream. But again, remember, if I just do dir, you're not going to see that in there. Now, you're not going to be able to execute or see these the content of calculator.exe because it is a binary file, right? It's an executable. You're not going to be able to see it the same way that we saw the previous message. What you can do, though, you can extract that file from the data stream, and then you can execute it. And for that, what you need to do, you do more. You type the name of the file, the data stream within the file, that aws.txt, which is this one right here, aws.txt, and we do calculator.exe is the name of the file, and then this what you're going to type after is going to be the name of the file that you are restoring. So in this case, we can say new calc.exe, and that should create a file called new calc.exe. And if we do new calc.c.exe, that should open calculator. It says this program user sandbox new calculator due to incompatibility. Okay, So this is a compatibility issue, but we were able to extract the file. It says Windows compatible version is available. Please contact your software vendor, blah, blah, blah. So it changed something in there, but you get the concept. So the new calculator file is not going to be executed. And let me just do this one more time. This calculator file that is in the new data stream is not going to be executed, and even though attackers may hide executables or may hide something, a program within another data stream, it doesn't mean that it's going to execute automatically, right? So if they usually do that, they're going to find a way to also download another program that is going to be able to extract that, and then they're going to be able to use it. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you is that even though this sounds like super cool and all that, like Mission Impossible, it's not that advanced, right? If you have different advanced software, they're going to be able to detect that you have something hidden in some files, or they're going to flag it and things like that. The reason why we have data stream is because you can hide, or the system, in this case Windows, can hide or store information, not even hide, store information that is not relevant to that is not the file itself, but is relevant to the file, meaning that it's going to be able to store metadata of the file in different data streams. So that is really the purpose of the data stream, but it could be used for other things. So that is a cool thing to know. I see a use here and there for me to use this type of thing. But if you're thinking about taking information security tests, they're going to be asking you questions about this. So make sure that you have a good understanding of this, and it's a cool feature to have, right? And you can get rid of this just by moving things to FAT32, and all these data streams are going to go away. So it's a good concept. I see how it can be used, especially for metadata. It's super useful. And this is it. So if you found this information useful and you benefited from it, you learned something, all I ask you to do is for you to click on the like button, consider subscribing to the channel. That would help a lot. And leaving a 5-star review right there. Just click on the comment section to leave a nice comments. That helps with the algorithm. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video.